shit. What's good? This is Archangel Raphael, aka Jesus, Krishna, Muhammad, Buddha, Shiva, as well as other known deities in and out the body, as well as usual. I'm here to carry out God's will, authority, purity, presence, and essence. And on today's video, this is the astral man. I never had nowhere to land unless it's with you. This is the family man, always stretching out my right hand. Now go ahead and grab on. Let's take off together. So that's it. It's change being the only universal constant that's being docked to change. I ain't never had no one else to ever blame. I always took a stand for what I aim. And that said, as God being married to the universe, as life being married to karma, I'm here to remind you and let you know the truth and the fact that you are not separate from God. We individually and collectively make up what God is. We are God, I am God, you are God. That said, okay, let's get into the nature of this video, because this one is like the most real. Like, this one is like straight to the jump. Like, this has never been done before. Like, every single video is a whole movie. Make sure you watch every single video on this channel. This is Archangel Raphael. This is you on my channel now, so you make sure that you get it right. So I'm gonna go ahead and step into my spotlight and shit like that. So I got a new little abode going on. I don't know how long the situation's gonna last, but I'm kind of just helping do some out here in here, just trying my best to get everything aligned for myself and my life, so I can move forward properly and just carry out everything I'm supposed to do and all that. But it turns out just just getting away from the karmic situations I've been kind of left to deal with, in a sense, has been really like a breath of fresh air. Like, I could just release. But so nonetheless, I want to make this video about a lot of things, because look at this. It's just pure white light of God. I'm just in the midst of it. I was talking about this today with Archangel Gabriel and everything. Then me and Jophiel got into it, talking about how we're gonna move forward and everything like that in our marriage. So without even saying too much, got cut abruptly, baby. So look, what I'm trying to say, right? This video right here is just like, okay, why does it take a team? Why does it take, many hands on the same motherfucking necessarily wheel, like astrological wheel? Like, think about the wheel of the zodiac. Why does it take all of the different signs to come together to actually make sense and to create, a vessel? So this video is all about being a vessel, and why does it take, just the astrological means of something? Because when you step into the light of something, the reason why you probably feel like you don't look, feel, or even behave the way you want to in life is because the initial steps you need to take to actually get you to where you need to be in that creative zone and space, requires you doing that faithful, strength and self-love for yourself. And when you do that and you you put in that work and you train for it, what happens is God just works with you. God just works for you. You just end up creating situations and manifesting them just the way it's supposed to, and it's meant for you, and everybody has their own. That's why, I'm a big prodigy and a proposal advocate that you can be something of so much value and sheer abundance and tranquility and have all these enlightening factors to yourself, yet still remain the same. Because what you're changing is the work that you're doing and who you're becoming. But what isn't changing is the core nature of the energetic rhythm of your soul that's actually carrying you through every single lifetime. Why does that not change? Here's why. Because does unconditional love ever change? Does the fact that you want and need and deserve certain things for yourself, does that ever really change? No, it doesn't. The only real thing that ever really changes is your hierarchy of actually attaining these things. Here's what I mean. So if you know you need water to drink, and you keep accumulating vessels that require, certain substances to intake, because without, like, literally, I learned through making these videos. Like, this is how this works. I am the vessel. When I say I'm the vessel, I could get into it, but I'm not. I'm gonna choose not to. I'm gonna choose to work with you on all levels. So here we go. So to create like a body that needs certain nutrients and foods and beverage, like just off survival, you'd have to be in a very productive state of organism. You couldn't even do that if you didn't even have to, like necessarily think outside of the box per se. If you couldn't even come full circle with it, 6 times 2, making 12. And once you make anything times 2, it has to mirror itself. So naturally, it will do that. So then you have 4, you have the quadrant, right? But when you know that that's there, having those faculties of, I have to acquire such and such to maintain this organism and then that creates a necessary algorithm in your genetic biology to achieve certain, places in your soul and your spirit, to where you can build these high levels of attain them too, real knowledge and real wisdom that not only will pass lifetimes worth of work, but you'll actually get to enjoy a lot of lifetimes. Like a lot of lifetimes, you probably think, I gotta be in the brink of it. I gotta be in the mud. I gotta get drug out the fuck. Nah, that's not it. When you work through the baseline shit of your karmic shit, what happens is it always gets better. Every time it gets better. So, I'm the epitome of that. So, me just being who I am and, loving who I love and all this shit. So it just makes sense for me why I am the person I am, why I do the videos I do, and why I do it the way that I do them, because, I'm original. You can't find anything else like this. So, I want to kind of wrap it up because I don't want to make this too long. I just want to say thank you, thank you, like everything, like source, thank you for every little piece of life that bestows in and out through me, and the reason for why I can even do the things I do and create the things I create. And it's a big shift happening, and it takes that initial jump of spark of love within yourself, for yourself, to get there, and then you can give it to the ones you really care about and who need you and you need them, and then you just create this infinite spiral that's just keep going right back up to heaven, especially if you're from there. And if you want to get there, then just stick around. If you haven't been there, and if you've already been there, then come to this side, work with me, because I lead every archangel and angel to begin with. Shout out to the whole angelic force, all of the angels becoming more evolved angels, descending a little to actually complete higher levels of work they never had before. And shout out to all the demons becoming angels and ascending and actually realizing the fact that all their demonic gifts will go to waste unless they're put into angelic attributes to begin with. So here I am, here we are. You know what I mean? So, and shout out to the whole flight squad, all the archangels on board, because we're descendants of the seraphim. We already know what it takes to actually get there. And if we got to do it individually from afar, then that's just what it is. But we're never alone, and we have every little piece and bit of the help and the love from God that is there, and it will always be there and shall be there. So that way, there that goes. So peace, love, and enlightenment, health, wealth, and abundance. I love you. Make sure you love yourself. And if you're a man watching this video, I'm here to lead you the right way, not the wrong way. If you're a woman watching this video, I'm here to teach you how to take the throne of God, aka my motherfucking dick. So, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.